I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
With my boy Alfred on MrTaliaferro.com.
MrTaliaferro.com.
Right now, I'm about to go to Walmart.
Just to see you with your logo on your mics.
You're rocking with MrTaliaferro.com.
Y'all go to MrTaliaferro.com. It's going down.
My biggest gift is my voice. It allows me to speak to the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!
Alright, also, we got to do the 3 keys for the defending NBA champion, the Golden State Warriors, out of the Western Conference. Now, Golden State could easily say, we could just do what we did last year and come across with another victory and another championship. But it's going to be a little bit more difficult with Kyrie Irving and a healthy Kevin Love being in the mix. 3 keys for the Golden State Warriors. At number 3, it's quite simple to me. The combination of the 2 athletic threes in Andre Iguodala and Harrison Barnes. First and foremost, it's a big decision for Steve Kerr as to who he's going to start. Keep in mind, Harrison Barnes got benched last year in the NBA Finals and replaced by Andre Iguodala, who went on to win the NBA Finals MVP. It just seems like the further they get in the playoffs, the more into it Andre Iguodala gets. He understands the moment. And I don't know. I think that might be the key again, one of the biggest keys for the Golden State Warriors again. Maybe it is starting Andre Iguodala over some Harrison Barnes. But what does that do to Harrison Barnes' psyche? Is he still in it? He kind of didn't have much of an impact in Game 7. He came off the bench. You understand that Harrison Barnes is a free agent to be. Would this all but clinch him out of Golden State if Steve Kerr goes with Andre Iguodala starting over Harrison Barnes? But it just seems like Andre Iguodala understands the moment better, plays better defense on LeBron James than Harrison Barnes does, plays better in the finals, is able to knock down that open shot. Not saying Harrison Barnes doesn't. Just last year in the finals, we seen Iguodala do it better than him, and he was more into it mentally. And there's so many possessions when Harrison Barnes is just out there. You forget he's out there. I know it's tough playing with a Steph, Clay, and even a Draymond Green. And, it's got to be tough. But when Andre Iguodala's on the court, he makes his impact known if it's from getting a rebound and pushing the ball the other way. Let's not forget, Andre Iguodala was one of the most durable, one of the most versatile players in the NBA for quite some time. He just chose to take a back seat and play in a smaller role in Golden State, but still an essential and a key role coming off that bench. But if Steve Kerr decides to start Andre Iguodala over Harrison Barnes, I really want to see what it does for Harrison Barnes' psyche as he enters free agency in the offseason. Number 2 key for the Golden State Warriors is their bench as a whole. I just brought up Harrison Barnes and Andre Iguodala. One of those 2 guys will be on the bench, but I just want to talk about their bench as a whole. Now, keep in mind, they absolutely won Game 5 in the 4th quarter. They got out to a 10-0 run against Oklahoma City, and it was over after that. Sean Livingston being able to knock down that mid-range jumper and get to the rack. His knees look better than they have in quite some time this year. He looks explosive. He looks good to go. Him able to give Steph Curry a breather, buy him 4 or 5 minutes at a time is pivotal. Also, Leandro Barbosa, who looks good, who looks fresh, still has a little bit of that quickness left. Mo Spates, his ability to stretch the floor, generally speaking, comes in and takes a couple shots. As soon as he touches the ball, knocks down that 3-pointer with the best of them at a big man. Steve Kerr actually runs plays for him at center to get 3-point looks. He did it in Game 7 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm pretty sure he won't be, inept to doing it in the finals. So getting that bench going, that's big for the Golden State Warriors. Also, you got Anderson Varejao, former Cleveland Cavalier, on that bench as well. I want to see where his energy at going against his old team, a team that let him go. We'll see where he's at, how driven he is to play against his former team, a team that he played his whole career with. So I want to see this bench as a whole for Golden State. That'll be huge. But the number 1 key for the Golden State Warriors, I could say Steph, I could say Clay. I'm not going to say either of the 2. Draymond Green's head mentally. We understand what he is as a player. Finished 5th in MVP voting. He had the MVP on his team. But where is he at? We love Draymond Green, the spirit, the passion that he brings to the game of basketball every night. But sometimes he crosses the line. And speaking of crossing the line, his foot actually crosses like the limit for what you would expect a player to, reach with those kicks he had against the Oklahoma City Thunder and what he's been notoriously known for throughout his career. So he's big. Will he be able to keep it together mentally when LeBron James gets past him and gets an easy lay-in, or when the defense breaks down and Channing Frye's left open for three, and and Cleveland rattles them with 2 home games, game 3 and game 4? Will he be able to, keep it together mentally? That'll be a huge thing. Keep in mind he has 5 technical fouls. He's 2 away from being automatically suspended 1 game in the NBA Finals. He's got to be able to keep it together mentally. They cannot win without him on the court. They need Draymond Green, his ability to get in the middle of the court, pass the basketball with the best of him. That'll be key for the Golden State Warriors. They need him on the court, and they need him into it. So that means Steph and Klay have to get him the ball to an extent to keep him, happy on the offensive end. Just like I spoke about Kevin Love, Draymond Green needs the basketball. He needs touches at least to feel like he's involved in the offense. So a lot of it's going to come down to where Draymond Green's head at. He's the emotional leader of this team. They go off his energy, what he's able to bring to the game of basketball, his passion, his versatility, able to guard even the 3 or the 4, where they put him on defense. So it's just going to come down to where Draymond Green's head at. And if he's able to play all, 4, 5, 6, or even 7 games, that'll be needed to get this series done. So Draymond Green, the Golden State bench, and Andrew Iguodala and Harrison Barnes are the keys for the Golden State Warriors if they want to go back-to-back as defending NBA champions. Hey, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my interview, my performance, or maybe it was a feature story. Now, right now, you can either subscribe to my channel or you can watch other performances. Thank you for taking the time out. It's MrTeleferro.com. After seeing Drake sell 1 million copies, does this change your opinion of Views from the Six? Do you now respect it more, or maybe do you respect it less because people are out buying music that you don't